Yes, welcome to Adrian Brewster channel. Feel free to like, subscribe, and notify. This video is sponsored by Coffee on the Brain. Feel free to hit the inbox for physical classes.
I hope everyone is good. Today I want to introduce to you the V60. For today's, we are mostly talking about V60 for the beginners. For the first time, we would like to put into consideration the following things. So the water quality, we like to have filtered water, meaning with not high TDS and not low TDS. Then our V60, today we are using plastic V60 from Hario and our paper filter. We have different filter mediums. We can have a paper filter, cloth filter, or metallic, but today we are using paper filter. Then the down part is our server. Also about our coffee, we are using Ethiopia Hamosho and from the fermentation lab. So for the filter paper, we always fold it following the line. Then we get the cone shape, put it inside. Already my water has been boiled at a temperature of 90. I'll do the pre-wetting to remove the paperly taste. You should ensure that you put, when you're pre-wetting, you use enough water so that to remove all the taste. This will also help you to preheat the server to maintain the temperature so that when the coffee drips down, it doesn't lose the temperature. Then for the V60, the principle we are using in coffee extraction, it uses percolation as all the pour overs, meaning we are going to pour our water on top of the coffee grind and it is dripping down. So I decided to grind 19 grams of coffee and I'm going to use a ratio of 1 to 15. Why I chose that ratio? For the grind, I'm using a grinder from Fellow. Why I chose that ratio? The ratio would give me medium intensity of the coffee. So after grinding, I'll make sure I measure again to ensure that I have the same amount of coffee I decided to use in the first place. So, having boiled my water at 90 degrees temperature, I'm going to start the time. So, for the first 30 minutes, I'll first pour a total of 50 ml of water. And in this first phase, you should ensure that all your coffee grinds are wet. This is done to make sure that all the coffee degasses or loses the carbon dioxide and develops the aromatics and other volatiles. So you give it, you're supposed to pour a certain amount of water and you give it time between 30 to 45. But you should ensure that all the coffee is wet. So my target pour will be 289. So after 30 seconds, I'll pour the rest of the water in a circular motion. Pouring the rest of the water up to 150, then I'll give a pause. This will help me ensure more contact time in my coffee and also enable me extract more in the coffee. So on the third pour, I'll start with a center pour, then go round. This will help me extract more of the citrusity in the coffee. I'll also do another pause. The more pauses you do, the more you increase on the contact time with between the coffee and the water, and the more the extraction. So I'll finish my target to 285. And in the last phase, I'll use agitation to remove the coffee on the sides. This will help me ensure uniformity in the flow of water through the coffee grinds. I would expect a good V60 for the time to get done between 2 minutes to 3 minutes, but it will always depend on the grind size you're using. For today I'm using medium fine, and by 2 minutes and 30 already my V60 is ready for consumption. Then as I feel, you can feel the aroma of jasmine. There is that citrusity of the mandarin. I feel this coffee is really going to be so interesting. So it's time, let me first test this coffee, then I see what's so different with this coffee, because I was so amazed with the aroma. The coffee is really so good. There is that brightness of that little citrusity of the mandarin, and the floralness of the jasmine. There is that medium to high intensity of the apricot. So surely for the V60s, it is always ideal to use coffee origins that really give you something that is fruity and floral. You feel that when I'm taking this, I really feel this is too juicy. It is juicy due to the flavors in it. So it's always ideal to use coffees that are fruity and floral, especially coffees that grow on a higher altitude. So for the V60, we're good to go.